Ah, yes, back to Vainglory after so long. I can't wait to see what has changed with the game. Ooh, free stuff! Oh yeah, it's loading a little bit, but you know what? That's alright. I'm recording, and sometimes it lags just a bit. Apparently, they're giving some free stuff away, but I just want to see what this is really quick. So I'm gonna back out there for a minute and see if it reloads. There we go. There we go. What's this free skins? Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is, my fellow gamers. This is a loot box, so we are bound to get something fantastic. Alright, loading up a little bit there. Wow. A bronze chest. Wow, guys. Wow, that's so terrible. Let's see what else we get. Another bronze box. Wow. Fantastic. Guys, wow, that's incredible. But let's see what we get out of the free chests. 8 glory, guys. 8 glory. Wow. Guys, that's incredible. And more pointless talents. Man. And how much does a regular hero cost? Let's see. No, that's Glaive. Let's go to the newest character. How much do they cost? Over 14,000! Greetings, my fellow gamers, it is I, Ray's King. Today we are going to talk about the massive disappointment with Vainglory, and that is, of course, the prices being increased. Not only the prices, but what actually has happened to the game in the past few years. So to understand where this game started to fail, I'm going to tell you guys what the game used to be all the way back in 2015 when it was released. When this game was first released, it was probably one of the biggest MOBA games ever. Not just on the mobile platform, but on all platforms in general. This was a threat. This game was so good. It was so fantastic. Everybody was playing it. And it wasn't just because, well, it was a MOBA, it was a fad back then, and it still kind of is now. No, this game wasn't just good because of the fad. It was good because it was different. Yes, it was a MOBA game, but it was different, both with controls, characters, everything was different. But it was a breakthrough for the platform at the time. The graphics were fantastic, and they still are right now. They're breathtaking to look at. Everything about this game was magnificent. I barely thought this was even a game. When I saw this, I thought it was fake. I did not believe it. But when I downloaded it and played it myself, I fell in love right away. This game was revolutionary, and even though it's failing today and it's not really living up to the expectations that the community really wants it to, it still is a breakthrough to this day. But despite it being a really big breakthrough for mobile gaming, it started to have some serious problems. After the game started to get popularity, it became less and less friendly to the players, the free-to-play players. Now me, I was never a free player on this game. Every time there was a new hero released, I bought them right away, no questions asked. I just bought the hero. And not just because the hero was awesome, and I just really loved every character that they released, but the devs were so nice. Seriously, I have never met a more talented, first of all, talented team of developers, and extremely friendly and very hardworking team of devs in my entire life. I have never met anyone like that before. I have had some experience with the Seven Knights devs, and I'm going to talk more about that in a future video. I actually got a reply from them, and that's pretty cool news. I'll tell you guys more about that later, but anyway, I have met some pretty great devs, but man, no offense Seven Knights devs, but these guys, back in the day, they were just the best developers ever. I loved them so much. I actually sent them some ideas. They listened to my ideas. They wanted to hear more about it. They sounded morally interested. They wanted to hear about my ideas. In fact, they seemed to be really happy to even see me emailing them. They were excited to get my email, in fact. I kept talking to them and they were just so nice about it. These people were just great. And they were gamers too, so it's kind of expected, because they were all players as well. They played their game. Not only did they play this game, but they played other games as well, and I believe they worked on other projects. They were a whole team of developers that worked on multiple different games, AAA games in the past. I can't remember the name of all the games, but I think one of them worked on Gears of War before. I don't know. I could be really wrong about that. But yeah, it's been a while since I've really read what exactly they worked on. It's been a really long time since I read that article, but I think one of them worked on Gears of War. But anyway, getting off subject here, there's some really, really great people. But after a while, I just stopped hearing from them, and eventually the game started to get a little too monetized. And what I mean by that, first of all, they took away the way skins worked. In the past, you used to be able to craft skins with cards, and this was just the greatest mechanic ever. Not because it was free, but because it was super creative. I adored the way skins worked. In fact, I wanted to see a lot more of them. The way skins worked was just so cool. You had different legendary cards, you had epic cards. It was kind of like playing Hearthstone. I was actually hoping that they could have like a trading mechanic eventually, where we could trade cards with other players or something like that. But yeah, it was really, really cool. And the card art was beautiful. There were different drawings for every new legendary skin. Every time there was a legendary skin, there was a legendary card for that skin, and you had to craft that card. And yes, it took a while, but it was really worth it just to craft that skin and hear legendary. It was just so satisfying. But all of that's gone now. And it's been replaced by that stupid blueprint system that I've been seeing in way too many games now. Some games have it right. You find the blueprint, you build your weapon. Sometimes it's the same blueprint. If it's a rare blueprint, you can build a rare weapon for whatever character. I've seen things like that before. It's in Space Lords, it's in so many other games. But what makes this annoying is you can't grind for a skin you want specifically. You have to rely on RNG to tell you what skin you're actually going to grind for. I'm serious. All of it's RNG related on whether you get a skin or not anyway, because some people don't even find blueprints. This past few years I've only found 2. And both are for skins I didn't really even want. They're legendary skins, yeah, but some people aren't even that lucky. Some people haven't even found the blueprint yet, and I'm serious. And if I had found 2 in about, I'd say about 1.5 years, that's how long this update has been out. I'd say about that amount of time. If I only found 2 legendary skins in that time, most people might even have found just 1, maybe none at all. I mean, yes, there are special ways you can buy packs and get a whole bunch of legendary skins, and if it's a skin you don't want, you can destroy it and get dust. You use that dust to actually craft the blueprint so you can, get the skin. But this takes way longer, and as I said, it might not even be the skin you want. And you have to disenchant other blueprints for other skins, just so you can get dust to craft the skin. Oh, Daz, what did you do? But you know what? We're not gonna talk all about that this video, because I already ranted enough about that in the past. Right now, we're going to be talking about the recent changes, and that's with every new hero. My fellow gamers, you know how much time it takes just to get a little bit of glory in this game. It takes quite a while. A very long time. It's always been difficult to save up for a hero in a MOBA game. It's probably one of the hardest tasks you can do in a MOBA game, because by the time you actually have enough to get the hero you're trying to get, another new hero will be released. And Vainglory definitely follows those mechanics pretty closely, and it's been the same way for Vainglory for quite some time. Saving up for a hero has never been very easy in this game. But by all means, why? Why would you make something that's already difficult even more difficult? Easy! Money! They want to make money! This whole skin system, this whole thing with the heroes increasing the prices, none of it has to do with being unique. None of it has to do with artwork. None of it has to do with anything concerning the experience of the game. It's all about making money. Ever since this game was released, I feared that this would happen. I really feared that it would. Because this game, first of all, was already doing fantastic. As I told you guys before, I used to buy every single hero that was released on this game, and I was not the only one. In fact, there were multiple people doing the same thing I was, buying every hero that was released. Just buying them, because, guys, it was hard to grind for heroes on this game. As I told you before, it has always been really difficult. And just buying a hero was fine. It was just fine, and that's how this game got so popular. That's how this game made so much money. It's because people were buying the heroes. Every time a hero was released, people bought it. And sometimes people even bought the skins. Because there was an option just to buy the skin. Yep. But no! They took away the free way to get skins and replaced it with a way that's even harder than what it used to be. Because a skin took a very long time to even grind for, my fellow gamers. A really long time. And man, don't even get me started with the talents. I mean, sure, they're fun in Blitz and all, but that's pretty much all they're good for is Blitz. And that other game mode, I can't remember what it's called, but you can use them in other game modes, but you can't use them in ranked. You can't use them in your casual matches. No, you can't do that. You have to use them in game modes that don't really involve, you know, the competitive half of the game. That's what people mostly play. So, talents are evidently useless. Now, talking a little bit more about the heroes, as you can see, the prices have shot way up. And to compare it to what they used to cost. They used to cost about 8,000 glory. Now they cost over 14,000. That's for all the new characters. So from now on, all the new characters cost 14,000. And I just tried out the newest character. He's not all that good, at least not to me anyway. I mean, you might be saying, yeah, Wraith King, you do play a tank, so he might not be all that good for you. But be that as it may, he just doesn't feel like anything special, especially for 14,000 glory. Absolutely not. But no, let me tell you guys a story really quick. And devs, hopefully you listen to this. You're probably not going to. I can just about guarantee it. But I'm going to talk about this anyway. When the game was first released, I used to play with my brother all the time. And I remember getting Samuel and just, oh man, those were the days. I used to play it with my brother a lot. And my main character that I used to use all the time was Arden. I used to play Arden so much that it wasn't because he was a great hero. It's because I kind of had to. Nobody else wanted to play the tank. No one else wanted to play the support, so I was forced to play the support. And the first character that caught my eye was Arden. Of course, there was Adagio too, but Arden was the only character I could use at the time because he was a free character. So I started playing as Arden, and eventually I became fantastic with him. I remember playing so hard in ranked. I got such a high tier, and when I got, I mean, it wasn't that high. It was like gold or something. It was like, I think it might have been like credible threat or something. It wasn't anything that high. It's like silver, credible threat, silver. But anyway, I didn't get that high, but I got high enough. And at least I think it was credible threat. Was that even a rank back then? I don't know. But yeah, it's been a while. I'm sorry. That was a really long time ago. But it was a high rank. I really got up there with Arden. And when Finn came out, that is when I really started to play the game hardcore. Because I grind for his skin. I got it. As soon as it was announced, I started grinding for it right away. And in the month that it was released, I ended up getting him right then and there. I was so happy about it. But now that they got this new blueprint system, I can't get any of the skins I want. Oh. I can't grind for any of my favorite character skins. I actually wanted to get Fox's skin set next and get his legendary. But now that the skin system is out where you have to find random blueprints, you don't know what you're going to get, I may never get Fox's legendary skin. I just gotta pay for it. Yeah. That's just how the skins work now. Devs, I don't understand. I thought it really did used to just be about us, you know? I thought it used to be about the players, about our experience. But no, it's all about monetization now. It's all about earning money. It's not about what we think. It's about how much money you guys make. And I understand that this is a live service game. I absolutely understand that, but this is a game. And people play it for fun. If you take that fun away, then why should we play it? Why should I grind for a skin on this game if I don't even know what it is? What if I end up getting a skin, I don't know, for Patel, and I don't even like Patel. I don't use her all that much. Sure, she's fine, but I already got a legendary skin for her anyway, so why should I grind for, like, one of her rare skins, which I don't even want? But you know what, my fellow gamers, I think you get it. RNG is stupid, nobody likes it. The new skin system is bad. Increasing the price of heroes just to make an extra buck, it's all just bad. It's just corporal nonsense when it comes to gaming these days. Anyways, that's all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. Devs, please do just bring back the old skin system. Nobody likes this new skin system, and you guys know it. You guys get complaints about this all the time, and don't act like you don't. I see the Facebook comments. Take it easy for me, my fellow gamers, alright? Till next time, I will be talking about Space Lords, and I will be going over a few updates with Mortal Kombat in the next few days. But until then, take it easy for me, and please do have a blessed day. Bye.